Yeah, I thought the whole restructure of our batting order was a positive. We've identified last summer or last season, all our metrics where we were on top of everything with our batting. This year we're right down the bottom, so we had to do something, right? So we restructured it. Seeing Nicky Poran bat like that and bring smiles to everyone's faces. You could see how determined he was, and I actually turn up to every training session just to watch Nicky Poran bat. And even though he's working so hard, he hasn't had the season he's wanted so far, but today just goes to show why he is one of the great T20 players in the world. So it was great entertainment, and that's a real positive for us. First, he didn't do anything wrong, that's for sure. But when with all these things, you try and work out the jigsaw puzzle, which works best for the team, right? So. And we've been very aware we've got guys who can fill that position. We've got guys we've chopped and changed the opening positions a few times. I thought Inglis brought really good spark today, Marsh as well. So, if you're winning, everyone says the jigsaw puzzle's right. If you're not, it's not. But one part of the jigsaw puzzle today, which was a positive, was Nicky P. Oh yeah, sorry. And then the target. Yeah, we just. We went in with a real mindset to up our intent, and we did that really well today. And then we just lost a couple of wickets in the middle, which just dragged us. And I thought Bumrah and Chahar's last 2 overs were outstanding overs. You got to sometimes give credit to the opposition. Chahar's last over was absolutely magnificent. So. Bumrah as well. I mean, that's what champions do. They fight back. So they were good. They were very good at the end. So we're probably, as it turns out, what are we? We're 15 runs short, 16 runs short. Doesn't matter because we've lost with 8 balls to go or something. So, but there's a lot more positives in our batting today, that's for sure. I literally, as an ex-batter and an ex-warrior who loves batting, and a coach for a long time, I cannot believe the batting I'm seeing at the moment. It is breathtaking. It is absolute. Who would have thought, however many years ago, you have run chasers like we've just seen today, or Nicky Poran or Rickleton come, and we're not even talking about the young kids. Raghavanshi walked out today in his first IPL game and hit a 6. Mate, if I made my debut, I'd be so nervous I'd be blocking it. And these Suravanshi and Raghavanshi and, they're just coming out. They've just got no fear. And I think it's rubbing off on some of the more senior players. So I think it's good for the game, actually. It's entertaining. What happens is that we say it's very one-sided, but actually when you look at it, when batters batting like that, the bowlers have to hold their nerve. And you would say a lot of the time it's hard when you're under that much pressure. I thought look at Prince Yadav today. I think he bowled 3 overs for 22 and his last one went for 10, I think. So they're really good bowlers. They're still going to hold their nerve. So, that's what we're seeing. And we're also, the great thing about the IPL, there's a lot of games, so you play on different surfaces. You don't always play on surfaces like this. But in the end, that was an entertaining game of cricket, and we were just behind, unfortunately. It's funny how we played a practice game here 2 days ago, and Rishi, I think you got, I'm not sure the final score, maybe 95 off 40 balls or 30 balls or something, and you're just looking at it again, you're going, oh my gosh, that's Rishabh Pant at his very best. So. He's a very good player. We know that. We've seen him in Test cricket destroy teams at number 5, and we felt today with that and the way he played just 2 days ago after we've had a 7-day break, we thought that might be a good option for the team. He selflessly moved down the order to let Nicky P bat, who was unbelievable. Rishi's not far off. He's far. As a captain in the IPL, as a coach, you got to keep fronting up, don't you? That's all you can do, and he'll keep fronting up, and hopefully he'll help us get some wins over the next few games. Slow off the blocks. Oh man, what a player, what a player. I understand what you mean, but that's experience. He just knows he is what a player. You know, today you come to Wankhede Stadium and you watch Nicky Poran bat, you watch Rohit Sharma bat. Rohit Sharma, what a player, what a player. And I always knew as an opposition with the Australian team. I now know it as an opposition with the Lucknow Super Jump. What a player. And this is the brilliance of the IPL, is that we watch every night on TV or at the ground, we watch some of the greatest talent on earth going. That's why the IPL is so great. And sometimes, and we've been at the back end of some losses, and that's very frustrating. But you know, this is a tough competition, and having the privilege to come and watch guys like Rohit Sharma or Nicky Poran, Jasprit Bumrah, these guys every night, it's a real privilege. But don't worry about Rohit Sharma batting slow, because at the start, that's just brilliant. So I think it's genius, because he had Rickleton at the other end going like a steam train. So that's great partnership batting, very experienced from the wise old head. Yeah, I honestly, I don't think the money has anything to do with it. I don't think that has anything to do with it. What I do think is that leadership is a tough position, and you're carrying lots of pressure. And he knows that. He's carrying a lot of pressure for the team, and he does it like all of us with a smile on our face 98% of the time, and 2% it's hard. It's tough, but he's chipping away. He's working hard, and he's like I say, he's had a match-winning game earlier in the season. We'll love it when we see him smiling and playing that swashbuckling style of play, and he's not far off. It's obviously. I write an article, the journalists in the room. I write an article every week for the last 3 years, 1,500 words. I don't know how you guys do it. We do 1,500 words every week. And last week it was about character over reputation. So your reputation can often get a bit bruised and scarred by performance, but your character, I wake up every single day. I know my character. So I never lose a minute's sleep over what I'm putting into the job, or what all the coaches are putting in the job, the work ethic, the honesty, the integrity of it, caring for our people. But yeah, your reputation gets battered like a player if you're not performing. And the reality is that's part of the job. And it's a tough business. I've been in it for a very long time as a player and a coach. And you just got to wake up every day, make sure your character is rock solid, and you keep doing the things that you know will eventually work. So, yeah, reputation versus character. I read my article last week.